Alright, hello there YouTube. This is Mr. Pokemon 907. Welcome to my episode 6 of this Mario Kart 8 Deluxe 100cc playthrough. In this episode, I'm going to be taking on the Banana Cup. Do focus, please. Thank you. Yeah.
Here we go.
Of this 100cc Banana Cup. So let's go on right ahead. 100cc. This is the card and character combination that I've been using in the previous episode. Let's see, I'm going to go ahead. Something that I rarely do use.
Here we go.
Just to keep it interesting for myself as well. There's always like a guy and or a cartoon character. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to deal with that another episode for sure. This really looks to be her style. Believe it or not, that city post. Yeah, she even changes to her hero outfit in this. Nice. Alright, City Tripper, you know, she's from New Donk City. If you've played Super Mario Odyssey and or Donkey Kong Bonanza. Alright, so Hot Monster, Crimson Slim. I think these are going to look nice with that. Good stats as well, decent stats. Okay. And the Peach Parasol, the Parachute. I don't want to be too heavy here. And that definitely messes with the speed quite a bit. Alright, the Flower Glider is more her style to me. Alright, so the previous episode I went ahead and I did the Shell Cup. Now moving on to the Banana Cup. Let's go. Nintendo GameCube Dry Desert. It does look familiar, doesn't it? Yeah, that's hilarious. It scares him. That's actually a little technique too for those who never knew. It kind of startles the racers out of getting their perfect start boost, and instead of driving off, you know, with good ease, they're startled and you get your start boost ahead of them. Kind of wicked, but that you could even do that. But you can. Yeah. Get that purple boost. Or full level 3 drift boost. Mario Kart 8, original Mario Kart 8 and Nintendo Wii U, you've only got the 2-level drift boost, but this game gives you a 3rd level of boost. Quite awesome. The deluxe version on Switch. Awesome. Alright. There we go. Okay. Oh, I was trying to see if I could actually get around that, but that was impossible. Get this coin here. Okay. Dang it. Placing items too well. Impeding myself from getting the double item boxes sometimes because the CPU are too smart, you know, they're not driving into them somehow. Alright. Dang annoying boo. Oh gosh. Yeah. Alright, get that item. See at these corners perfectly. Don't want to fall back even in the slightest. That could mean a difference between, you know, having a first place lost or not. The blue shell could change everything if you're not driving well. I called it. This game listens to these games definitely listen to you. It is undeniable. You saw that timing for yourself there. That's crazy. Too soon. Right after I named it, it came running. Alright. Drop that right there, yeah. That's my punishment for doing a perfect item drop game, huh? You annoying shit. Alright, so first race. Now moving on to race number 2. Yeah, her red suit and this little city tripper are so nice. The icon is perfect too on the bike. Alright, so next race. Donut Plains 3. This is a reference to the Super NES track. I really hate Super Mario Kart. This is Mario Kart number 1. Mario Kart number 1 and Mario Kart number 2. I'm not going back to those games. Those are broken emulation. I'm thinking about playing them from the native virtual console on my Wii, because those games do work with a GameCube controller as well. I'm thinking about doing that. I could boot them right from the start of my, from the time my Wii boots. I have that Wii all decked out that it could do that. So I'm thinking about it, but I'd have to be recording those from camera, and it's not gonna look nice on a television. I'm gonna be making the resolution a bit smaller as well. So, instead of emulating it on my devices, I'm gonna give it a play maybe later tonight or tomorrow morning, see how that goes running on the original Wii, and if it's good enough, then I'll consider finishing those games. But those games are terrible when not running on native hardware. So terrible, because the game resolution and the speed and stuff is so off. Alright, there we go. The final lap. Keep this distance. Alright, get that 10 coin. Watch it, banana peel. Alright. Okay, oh, more. Out the way, more. Yeah. Awesome. Oh, yeah. Alright, so that's race number 2. Now moving on to race number 3. Alright. Next race. So Royal Raceway from Nintendo 64. Back here again. This track is so awful in Nintendo 64. If you don't drift the corners well, you could actually end up sliding off downhill into the water and stuff like that. It was terrible. So terrible. And I'm not a bad gamer. It's just, video games back then were crazy difficult, some of them. Alright. Get this. I'm gonna drop this right here. I just feel like it. Drop that right there. Dropping that right there. Get these coins. Alright, this looks like a clean run so far. Dropping that there, taking a risk because I could. Yep. Freaking coin. No defense. Okay, get my purple boost. Alright. Gonna drop that there. I got 2. Looking good so far. Alright, I'm gonna go over here. Get that coin at least. Send that back. Ah, jeez. Oh no. Nope, Donkey Kong is a bit too close for comfort. DK is way too close. It's right behind this. I'd say that's right behind this. It is. Get another purple. Jesus, right when I start my boost from a purple, you hit me with a lightning game. You fucking bitch game. You deserve the curse words. That was evil. I got a purple boost and you hit me with lightning before you could even use it. Jeez, so annoying, so annoying. Alright. Nice singing, Pauline. Okay. And right there, yeah. All right. Jeez, that was gruesome game. Nice. I've already finished the race. It's gonna be like that a lot in 150 because by the time you finish the race, the blue shell is now reaching us and stuff like that. It's gonna be swell. 200cc is even better. All right, so now on to the fourth and final, and this is DK Jungle. Racing in a DK Jungle with Pauline. This is not purposely done. Alright, I'm being a bit sarcastic. Maybe, no, it wasn't. I just picked Pauline because I felt like playing Pauline. I kid you not. Alright. Watch it. Whomever you are, watch it. Flip. Flip. Oh my god. Because I got a stupid coin. Alright, this way. You never want a coin as a dang item in first place. I was supposed to hold that, but dang my Kart World Reflexes. I was playing that game for a bit. I made sure that I unlocked every character and that I got every costume for all of them unlockable. That game is effectively, I would say, 100%ed. I do not count the missions in because those are so scattered across the world. I would call those, yeah, you know, things that you could choose to do that are not really, like, important. Alright, and then a front flip. Possibly coming back, maybe definitely going this way, got that. Jeez, game, come on, game. You could be a bit nicer. You could. Yeah, get all those stunts. I'm gonna send that back, use this coin. Hold this for dear life. Getting hit by those isn't fun. There we go. Nope. I know, I'm wasting those. I'm getting ahead of myself, I guess, because of blue shell. I could have destroyed a blue shell with that. Get at least a level 2 drift boost. Holding this for dear life. Alright. I was trying for dang 3-star drift boost, but most likely not. Alright. I'm quite sure you're supposed to be able to know. It's only here. Alright. Woo! There we go. Alright. So that's it for this episode. Onto the result screen. About time to get these episodes uploaded. Then I'll go work on the last 2 of this after this retro Grand Prix. Nice. Nice pose. Yeah, those races were superbly done. Pauline and the City Tripper. Well made for each other for sure. Definitely nice. I think that's the exact scooter that you use. It's just maybe like it's just maybe mended and like changed a bit. But I think that's the scooter that you use in Super Mario Odyssey when you're driving around with Mario and stuff. Quite awesome. Alright, so that's it for this episode. You can click on that like button if you enjoyed and leave a comment, and click on that follow button. It's called subscribe, I know, but it's really just a follow button. You'll be notified when I make new episodes and stuff. And yeah, you should be able to stay tuned from there. Alright, so this has been Mr. Pokemon 907. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Or good night. Wherever and whenever you're watching. So until next episode, stay tuned. Awesome.